Now I'm gonna interview my grandma Fowler.
This is your great grandmother.
Yeah, my great grandma. And that's Buddy, her dog. And that's Buddy, her dog.
It's my little
He's really
middle
cute.
chihuahua.
Yeah, he's really cute. Sometimes he sniffs us our hands.
That's right.
Yeah, he's really.
You know what? He loves to sit on my lap. So can he be in on the interview?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he likes to get up here where it's warm. See, buddy, you be nice. Be nice to the boys. This is how he spends his morning, just letting Grandma rub his neck.
Yeah, how many kids do you have?
Well, I have 5 girls and 1 boy.
Which one?
He's not going to hurt you, bud. Did you know my boy? His name's KD. We call him KD. Oh. Maybe better not touch him anymore, okay?
I want to.
I know you want to touch him, but he don't want you to, I guess. Kenneth had him in his pocket when he brought him home.
What?
Yeah, just sitting there in his pocket. He wasn't too much bigger than a mouse.
Yeah.
What if you
I
asked?
had a girl, and then I had a boy, and then I had 4 more girls. Do you know any of them? Do you know Donna?
Dawn?
Donna?
No.
And Donna and Mar, you know Cheryl, don't you? Cheryl and Chris and their kids.
No.
Not very well. Let's see, who do you know? Do you know,
Aunt Debbie?
Oh yeah, Aunt Debbie.
Anyway, so you know what? When you were a little tiny boy, that's when he was a puppy, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I remember he came over, and at that time he wasn't feeling good. I think he said he had
reflux, so he just spit up everything after he ate, and so he was always screaming because his stomach hurt.
Anyway, I tried to be nice to him, and he was not feeling good.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? Well, I was born up in Star Valley, Wyoming, in a little town called Fairview. And my mom, she was just a young lady when she got married, and she already had 3 other kids when she had me. And they lived in a little tiny house by a road that was just, had been kind of an old house that was ready to get tore down. And it didn't have any stove. It just had a little heater in the inside that you had to bring wood in there and start a fire to cook and to warm it up. Then my mom had those 4 kids, and then they moved to Pocatello, Idaho, and then she had 8 or 9 more kids. 8 more kids. 9 more kids.
There were 13 total? Yeah.
Yeah, 13. So my youth was not an awful lot of attention to me. And anyway, she was born when I was 13, and I had my first automobile accident, actually my only one, when I was 13, and I was delivering meat for my dad's business.
You were driving?
I was driving, and I didn't have a license because you couldn't have a license till you were 14. But it wasn't my fault. I was going down the road, and the lady didn't have her glasses on. She drove out in front of me.
Oh,
From
no.
a stop sign. So it didn't hurt me, it didn't hurt her, but it kind of was my rather exciting event that happened. But I know that's why I don't have too many memories of my little sister Phyllis when she's growing up, because she and 8 other kids were there, and I had a job working for my dad, delivering meat.
Right, wow. Started young.
Yeah, one time it was kind of like your story, but when we were in the car,
Yeah,
and it was sunset,
yeah.
and Mama was just right here. She was at this side of the road. She was going to that side of the road, and then then a motorcycle came up,
Oh, yeah.
and the motorcycle hit the car,
Oh. Oh, that sounds bad.
But my mom didn't see the motorcycle.
Well, yeah.
And it was like,
Right.
but it didn't. But it broke our car. I didn't see the guy. But the guy was like on the.
Was he okay? He didn't get hurt too bad, did he?
I was in the car for a long time, but.
He was okay.
Accidents happen sometimes when you're out in.
But it was sunset, so it was. And the downwave was so bright, and the motorcycle didn't even see us.
Right.
So.
Right.
It was
I know
bright,
how that feels sometimes.
And so, my mom didn't see any motorcycle.
And you guys survived.
But then there was a motorcycle.
Nobody got hurt really bad, you said. Or did
No,
you
he
know?
was fine. Everybody was okay.
He was fine?
Yeah, he was fine.
Did he hurt himself?
No, he was all right.
He didn't get hurt too bad. That's good.
Yeah.
But you were sad after.
I was a little shooken up, yeah. It was
Yeah.
kind of scary.
I would imagine so. I don't remember having any other
You were crying.
accidents that I got in wrecks or anything. That's the only one I remember.
Well, that's
But-
pretty good.
But you got an accident?
Well, yes, but I didn't get hurt, and the lady didn't get hurt because she drove in front of me, and I tried to stop, but I didn't stop in time, and I hit her back of her car, and it went whirled around like that, and it kind of messed up.
Was there ice?
Nope, I was coming down, and she didn't see me because she didn't have her glasses on, or else she didn't even care, and she just plunk. So that's why when it says stop, you see that stop sign, that means stop and wait till everybody else goes by.
But you couldn't stop in time.
I couldn't stop because I didn't have a stop sign, she did. But my stop sign was the back of her car. And I
That
didn't
stopped
stop
you.
in time.
Stop sign on the back of your car.
It was the best thing that happened to me my whole life. Well, I think I was really fortunate to meet your great grandpa and fall in love with him and get married to him and have family and have kids of my own, and have my own house and my own car and my own cupboard and refrigerator and everything that I wanted. And he was a very kind, beautiful man, and I was lucky. You're lucky that your mom and dad found each other, right? Yeah. Had nice little boys like you.
Oh, do you have a best friend?
Well, one thing that I have been kind of doing is moving around a lot, back and forth, and not staying anywhere very long. And the friends that I make here, then I leave and I go up there for 6 months. And then the friends that I meet and get acquainted with up there, then I come down here. So I do have a good friend that lives here, and her name's Elda. And she comes over to see me, and we talk. And I sing songs because she likes me to sing these old songs for her. And we talk. She's the only one I ever knew that had more kids than my mom. She had 14 kids.
Whoa, wow.
14 kids?
She had 14 kids.
That's a huge family.
Are some of them twins?
I don't know. I don't think so. But she had 2 different husbands. And maybe she's counting some of their kids too. I don't know. But I think those are her own kids, 14 kids.
That's
Two
a lot.
different husbands?
But my mom had 13, and I thought she was the winner, but my friend had 14, so. Yeah.
She is crazy.
That's a lot.
So she has two
How would you do if your mama had
2 marriages.
12 other kids to take care of
Two marriages.
Yep.
And 1 girl and 2 boys. And
Well,
just
she only had
14 kids.
She only had one.
Probably
at a
easy to
time,
take
you know.
care of those guys.
I
I
might
just had to get the book.
Can you read it to me, or let me look at it?
Oh, it's
that's
not-
that Treasure Island one. The words are so small
Yeah.
that I can't see them very well with my eyes. But you know what, I was remembering, that's kind of how I had learned to read, because my dad's relative, he took the old funny books after they didn't sell, and they tore the cover off, and then Dad got them. So that I read funny books is how I learned how.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, let's look and see what's happening in that book.
Yep. No.
Let's see. Have you ever heard about this guy and that was in Treasure Island? He looks like he was one of those pirates to me because of that.
Last chance.
Yeah. You want to hear about it? You'll have to get your mommy to read it because my eyes are not that good. Can you read these words? This is
Well, then this is the book. The book
for me. You are a reader. That's wonderful. You could read this because you got good eyes and you know how to read.
I want the one.
It might be hard for you to do it, but I bet you could do it.
Yep. I
What's
can help
another
you.
little one?
Which one, like this? Or one that's
No, like this one.
some more words like that there. It says, "Let me know this
Let me know this.
moment."
The moment he
appears.
He
It
appears.
says, "Let me know one moment he appears." As soon as he comes, you're like, "Look who appeared!" Ugh, yuck! Where did he come from? My goodness. Let's read what it said. How that personages haunted my dreams. Oh, he was just dreaming. This is not really happening to him. He's just dreaming. So your mom can maybe read this for you once, and then you can read it yourself after you're familiar with the words. Okay?
That's a lot of words.
Ooh, that's a lot of words. It says, the plot of Treasure Island was hatched by Robert Louis Stevenson, pondered a watercolor map he had drawn while away on rainy holidays in Scotland. So this guy, he made up this story, and he wrote it down, and this is what they call this a classic illustrated story about Treasure Island. Maybe when you get into your grades at school, and they'll say, "Has anybody ever read Treasure Island?" "I have, teacher." "You haven't read Treasure Island?" "Yes, I have." And these are some of the others they've got. Says there's Moby Dick. Have you ever heard of Moby Dick? He was a great big whale. And The Secret Agent, I don't know that one. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Have you ever heard about Tom Sawyer? He was a young boy I liked his stories. And that says Cyrano de Bergerac. I didn't know him very well. The Devil's Dictionary and Other Works. I don't want to hear about that. And then this one is Faust. He was a guy who wrote some music. I'd like to hear that. Ivanhoe. I believe, who was Ivanhoe?
I don't know.
I know the word, but I don't know if he was an adventurer or what he was. And The Invisible Man and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's it. I remember that story.
And what about that one?
The Jungle. Did I miss The Jungle?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You started at maybe don't.
Oh, yeah, I missed The Jungle. Should we see if we've got any of these books in my room in there? So you can look at the pictures?
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview.
All right. Say thanks, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma.
Grandma don't follow very good.